A fine strategy. I approve. Make way for a god! A fine strategy. With haste! I approve. Make way for a god! I approve. Make way for a god! A fine strategy. I approve. With haste! I approve. With haste! For Asgard! A fine strategy. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. The mightiest! Make way for a god! For Asgard! I approve. By my father's beard! Make way for a god! With haste! The mightiest! A fine strategy. Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. By my father's beard! A fine strategy. With haste! Make way for a god! Yes! The mightiest! With haste! For Asgard! A fine strategy. Make way for a god! Yes! The mightiest! With haste! A fine strategy. With haste! A fine strategy.
ศัตรู
Make
หายไป
way for a god!
ฮีโร่ศัตรูกำลังไปเลนล่าง
By my father's beard! I approve. Make way for a god! For Asgard! A fine strategy. By my father's beard! With haste! The mightiest! I approve. For Asgard! With haste!
Spirits of nature.
I approve. Make way for a god. I approve.
Spirits of nature.
With haste. Make way for a god. By my father's beard. Yes. The mightiest. Make way for a god. Yes. For Asgard. Make way for a god. A fine strategy. Yes. With haste.
Double damage.
Yes. I approve.
ศัตรูหายไป
With haste. I approve. With haste. By my father's beard. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. For Asgard. A fine strategy. Yes. I approve. Make way for a god. By my father's beard.
เข้าปะทะตรงนี้ เข้าปะทะตรง
I
นี้
approve. The mightiest. With haste.
One of your structures is under attack.
ศัตรูหายไป
I approve. With haste. Make way for a god. Yes. With haste. Yes. A fine strategy. I approve. With haste.
One of your structures is under attack.
Taste of Mjolnir. By my father's beard. Yes. I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. The mightiest. For Asgard. With haste. Make way for a god.
เป็นการทำไม
Here's
Serial counter. Ultimate warrior. Hat trick.
Make way for a god. A fine strategy. Yes. Make way for a god. Yes.
Invisibility.
A fine strategy. Make way for a god. With haste. way for a god! I approve. A fine strategy. For Asgard! Yes! I approve. By my father's beard! A fine strategy. Make way for a god! With haste! The mightiest! A fine strategy. I approve. A fine strategy. With haste! I approve.
Massacre! Legendary!
With haste! Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. A Mjolnir is ready. Yes! The mightiest! By my father's beard! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. I approve. A fine strategy. I approve.
One of your structures is under
A
attack.
fine strategy.
ศัตรูหายไป
I approve.
ศัตรูหายไป
With haste! By my father's beard! A fine strategy. Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. The
The Legion had
mightiest!
destroyed a Hellborn tower. The Hellborn had destroyed a Legion tower.
Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Yes! By my father's beard! With haste! Yes! A fine strategy. I approve. Yes!
One of your structures is under attack.
A fine
The
strategy.
Hellborn had destroyed a
By my
Legion tower.
father's beard.
Haste.
With haste!
Onslaught!
Make way for a god! A fine strategy.
Savage
Make way
sudden
for a
attack!
god! I approve. Make way for a god! Yes! With haste! Make way for a god! With haste! Make way for a god! Yes! Make way for a god! Yes! For Asgard! Make way for a god! I approve. With haste! By my father's beard! I approve. A fine strategy. Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! For Asgard! With haste! A fine strategy. Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! I approve. With haste! Here's a taste of
The
Mjolnir.
Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Yes! A fine strategy. Make way for a god! I approve.
Invisibility.
With haste! Yes! For Asgard! A fine strategy. Yes! With haste! The mightiest! Yes! For Asgard! With haste! I approve. With haste! I approve. Yes! Make way for us all! By my father's beard! I approve.
Massacre!
Double tap.
With haste! By my father's beard! Yes! I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. The mightiest! With haste! Yes! Make way for a god! With haste! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. The mightiest! A fine strategy. I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Make way for a god. I approve. Yes. Make way for a god. With haste. By my father's beard. Yes. A fine strategy.
Regeneration.
With haste. A fine strategy. I approve. Make way for a god. Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
Slay the darkness.
I approve. Yes. The mightiest. Make way for a god.
Serial killer hat trick.
Massacre!
With haste. Yes. I approve. For Asgard! A fine strategy. The mightiest! I approve. A fine strategy. I approve. With haste. By my father's beard. Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
I approve. With haste. For Asgard.
Domination!
Strategy. By my father's beard. Yes. A fine
damage.
strategy. I approve.
Serial killer.
With haste. I approve. Make way for a god. I approve. The mightiest. Yes. With haste. I approve. By my father's beard. With haste. Yes. Make way for a god. A fine strategy. Yes. With haste. A fine strategy. Yes. A fine strategy. With haste. I approve. Make way for a god. The mightiest. Yes. I approve. For Asgard.
Champion of Newerth!
Strategy.
Nemesis!
I approve.
Bloodbath! Double tap!
With haste. Make way for a god. With haste. By my father's beard. I approve. Yes. For Asgard. With haste. Yes. I approve. Make way for a god. I approve. Make way for a god. With haste. I approve. A fine strategy. By my father's beard. For Asgard. Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
Ultimate Warrior.
I approve. With haste! By my father's beard! The mightiest! A fine strategy. With haste! Make way for a god!
シリアルシン
A fine strategy. Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
Invisibility.
I approve. Yes! By my father's beard! Make way for a god! With haste! I approve. A fine strategy. For Asgard!
Legendary Smackdown.
Yes!
Double damage.
The mightiest! I approve. A fine strategy. Yes! I approve. A fine strategy. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. With haste! Make way for a god! A fine strategy. I approve. By my father's beard! With haste! The mightiest! Make way for a god! I approve. With haste! Yes! Make way for a god! With haste! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. I approve. With haste! I approve. With haste! For Asgard! Yes! With haste! Yes! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. I approve. By my father's beard! The mightiest! Yes! I approve. A fine strategy. Make way for a god! Yes! A fine strategy. Make way for a god! For Asgard! With haste! The mightiest!
Bloodbath!
Here's a
Bloodbath!
Mjolnir.
Bloodbath! Double tap! Hat trick! Nemesis! Bloodbath! Quad kill! Immortal! Annihilation!
for a
Nemesis! Massacre! Genocide!
I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
With haste! Yes! With haste! For Asgard! Strategy! Yes!
จะไปไหนมานี่เลย
Onslaught.
Make way for a god! Yes! For Asgard! Ragnarok is upon me!
Regeneration.
My hammer is a sign of defiance. A fine strategy. Yes! Make way for a god! With haste! Make way for a god!
Illusion.
With haste! Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! A fine strategy. I approve. By my father's beard! A fine strategy. With haste! For Asgard! I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Yes! With haste! A fine strategy. Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! With haste! A fine strategy. The mightiest! With haste! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Yes! With haste!
มานี่เลย
I approve. For Asgard!
Double tap
With haste!
Nemesis
Here's
Serial
a taste
killer
of
Legion have
Mjolnir.
destroyed the Hellborn Tower Nemesis
Make way for a god! A fine strategy. Make way for a god! By my father's beard! A fine strategy. For Asgard! Yes!
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn Tower
Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! With haste! A fine strategy. For Asgard! I approve. With haste! I approve. Make way for a god! Yes! I approve. Yes! A fine strategy. Yes! I approve. Yes! With haste! I approve. Make way for a god! Yes!
Haste.
Make way for a god! I approve. The mightiest! Yes! By my father's bid! I approve.
Ultimate Warrior. Legendary.
Nice.
Onslaught. Double tap. Hat trick.
ダブルタップ
Nemesis. Nemesis. Nemesis.
Double tap.
Genocide.
Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower. Victory! Legion wins! A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.